troubled by strange noises?
I just realized I was muted this whole time. We're back.
Have you or your family actually seen a spook, specter, or ghost? If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Just pick up the phone and call the professionals.
Call the Ghostbusters. We're ready to believe you.
Franchises available soon.
Rest in peace, Madonna.
Yeah.
Russell, hey man, you near the East Wing?
Yep.
By the new Ghoster exhibit?
Yeah, why?
There's something headed your way.
Wait. I hear something.
Rest in peace, Egon. Harold Ramis III.
Something really creepy? I was reading about Shandor, you know, the guy who donated most of the Gozer stuff.
You're a
He was
fourth?
into the occult, you know, supernatural.
That is a good question. I don't know anything about Harold Ramis' kid.
Any other time.
I know he has a nephew.
Hey, you can't be in here. Stop!
Or niece. Guess who it is? Oh, Snapper! And there's their first copyright claim. Aww, that's new. I think.
Ghostbusters. Is your haunting an apparition, poltergeist, phantasm, wraith, banshee, demon, specter, tortured soul? What? No, we do not summon dead family members and catch them so you can ask the combination to the safe. Yeah, well, same to you, pal.
Actually, I need help with a hooker horror.
Hey, it's the new cadet. Welcome
A
aboard.
hooker? No.
This might be a little dangerous.
Great. Danger is our life.
We'll start at 50% capacity. That should keep any burning or tissue damage to a minimum.
Hey, if you're gonna burn any tissue, do it to the new kid. You can't use Ray. Our mortgage is in his name.
I guess he's right. What's your name again, kid?
No names, Ray. I don't want to get too attached to this kid. You know, just in case. You remember what happened to the last guy.
He's tuned and ready to go.
You may feel a little tingle. Good. We've perfected an extensive and rigorous training regimen that will teach you all your equipment's basic functions.
It takes some time to achieve master throw skill, but it's definitely worth the effort.
Was that us?
I don't think so.
Ray?
Had to be some sort of psi energy pulse. Substantial, a significant collected and centralized necromantic convulsion, level 7 or more.
Agreed. We need EMF measurement checks now.
He
I know
craves
the
the Del
answer, but I'm
Taco.
gonna ask anyway. Is a level 7, whatever, bad or very bad?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say...
Let me guess. It's a 7.
Let's just say we're about to get real busy.
And that is not the fun kind of getting busy.
Really quick, I just want to see. We can. Nah, we're stuck with the graphics. I thought I turned them all up, but maybe
Slimer's
not.
escaped again.
No, wait, come back.
Uh-oh. There we go. I like how, he's just standing there fucking hanging out.
What?
Let's move.
I got an achievement. You gotta give this a try. Slide down the pole. Have you ever wanted to slide down a pole? Like that? No.
This pitiful makeshift prison will not last forever.
Missing an opportunity.
The smell of happiness stings my
Ghostbusters, what do you want? Let me write this down.
Bow to your master.
When did this occur?
Alright, let's head down into the basement.
What's the address?
There it is. It seems oddly drawn to the containment grid.
He's been fascinated with it ever since you added the viewer to the unit. Okay, easy now, Cadet. I'll talk you through this.
Schedule an
Use the
appointment.
proton stream to get his attention.
All right. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
Containment unit? That's some highly sensitive equipment you're disintegrating there, kid. Oops, you let one out.
That's my fault. I was fine-tuning the interspatial gasket this afternoon. I'll fix it. You two get those ghosts back.
Hey, this'll work out great since you're already strapped into a pack. It's a perfect opportunity for some training. Taking the right precautions, Slimer's harmless. More or less. Not sure about the other guy, though. Okay, let's go get him. Oh, and don't sweat the containment unit. It's easy to get excited your first time out with the proton stream. Egon will fix it in no time. Now, first and foremost, before things get out of hand, you want to get to know your proton pack. It can be your best friend out there in the field. Everything you need to know is displayed on the pack itself. Here's where you keep an eye on your current physical condition. The more green that's on the bar, the more damage you can sustain and still stay on your feet. This bar indicates your pack's heat level. When it gets to the top, you'll want to vent the pack and keep it from shorting out and resetting. For the most part, capturing a ghost is pretty straightforward. We break it into 3 basic steps: sap them, cap them, and trap them. The first step is blasting a ghost to sap its energy. Do it again! See that overlay on the ghost? It indicates the current accumulation of a ghost's PKE. The more you disperse, the weaker it becomes. Pack's moving into the red, Cadet. Vent it!
Get some. Come here, Slimer. It's welcome to die. Again.
Ooh, we lost Slimer. There it is! Ugh, and I thought Slimer was disgusting.
Class 5 full roaming cardinal. Ghost, must trap, range, proton streaming, okay. The Central Koto traditionally auctioned off a family Thanksgiving feast. It donated the proceeds to charity, usually the St. Nicholas Rehabilitation Mission and Wayward Angels. In 1937, Arbison Morgunshire, a wealthy but lonely Epicurean, bid upon and won the feast. On Thanksgiving Day, he arrived to dine alone. Sedgwick's manager protested that the feast was intended for more than 12 people, but Morgunshire insisted that he be fed the entire meal. The manager shrugged and finally relented. Morgunshire sat down and ate the entire meal, leaving not a crumb. My compliments to the chef, he said. 7 hours later, swallowing the last bite, he died from a gastric rupture due to the massive overeating. Authorities later found a suicide note on Morgunshire's home, highlighting that he intended to die while engorging his greatest fantasy. Gravy. The man ate 30,000 gallons of gravy. The finest. Ghost gravy. Gravy, 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 gravy. Well, Meesh, you're not a big fan of turkey, so...
You can project the capture
right?
stream or wrangler manually using this control.
So it probably wouldn't go out that way.
When a ghost is sufficiently weakened. And
Thanksgiving, unless it was a ham, a glorious ham.
Throw a capture stream on that tub of goo. Fantastic, you got it! soon as your ghost is in your capture stream, the slam meter begins to slowly charge. If you want to accelerate the slam meter charge, you can wrangle or counter-wrangle the ghost at the end of the line. Here's how you do that. Watch the ghost. When he makes a dash in one direction, you pull the screen quickly in the other. Give it a shot! There you go! Perfect! They hate it when you throw the capture stream on them. Make sure your pack slam meter is charged. Let them have it. Ow! That's brutal! We did run a background check on you, right? Now we can move to stage 3. Trap them. You're gonna need some place to put that. Roll out your trap! Just right! The trap draws down different ghosts at different rates, but they all flush the same in the end.
Got him.
And there! Oh, yes! One escapee accounted for. Oh, and always remember to retrieve your trap.
Did you get them?
We're about at 500. Slimer slipped out. Our cadet bagged his first one, though. A very nasty customer. Oh, and you've got to be very careful about crossing the streams. In a word, don't do it.
Seriously.
Stings like the dickens, too.
Well, we know they would know that.
How come this mump gets all the new stuff?
He's our new experimental equipment technician.
He gets a cool title, too?
It means he gets to carry around a bunch of untested, extremely dangerous hardware that, if not handled correctly, could blow him somewhere into New Jersey.
Oh, this knucklehead lugs around our very dangerous prototype hardware that could potentially blow us into New Jersey. Thanks. Keep the title, kid. It'll work hard.
Thanks, PETA. Thanks, PETA.
Scooter, we need to go. Let's roll.
Hello, Ghostbusters. Just one moment.
I see the
I'm looking up
evil
your
of the
file.
times to come. And are all juicing. All of them.
It's in
They're
what?
all juicing? Is that a Beetlejuice reference? Take the juice and see what shakes loose it.
I can schedule an appointment.
You have
And a number where you can be reached?
messages.
All right. Thank you so much for calling.
Emergency! Please call me back now! Outside my window, I see multiple ghosts in my garbage. They look like hobos.
We might be hobos.
You have 6 new messages.
Ghostbusters, this is Manny Rapidowitz. So you guys sell ghosts, right? So how much for a dozen? Can you give them to me wholesale? Call me. Let's talk business.
You know there's an achievement attached to this.
You have 5 new
Stop
messages.
stepping on me.
Hi, Janine. This is Mark. We met the other night at the I Have a Crush on My Boss, but I'm afraid to tell them seminar. I was wondering if you'd be interested in a job as my personal assistant. Call me.
You have 4 new messages.
Hi, this is Ed. I hear you're looking to hire. I'm real good at catching things. Just the other day, I climbed up a tree and rescued my neighbor's cat. Anyway, give me a call. You won't regret it.
You have 3 new messages.
Ghostbusters, I think there's something fishy going on with the Teamsters working on the building next door. They're floating around and shooting rivet guns and cackling constantly. So is that supernatural or some human thing?
You have 2 new messages.
Alright, one more message and we should be good.
Peter? Peter, pick up. I know you're there. This is Missy from the airport last week, and the laundromat, and the roof of the bay. Call me back. Peter, are
I'm a whore. And so is Peter.
You have 1 new messages.
Hello? Is this Ghostbusters? Is your containment unit running? Well, you better catch it!
Hey, Quinn, how you doing? Busy, very busy. Meep says Quinn.
You have no new messages.
I'll read it. I'll read it as he posts. Okay.
Emergency! Please call me back now!
How you doing? A place to use the pooper. Oh yeah, let me dump a double chocolate chunk cookie in here. Oh, now let me wipe off the extra chunks. Ugh. Alright, I think that's it. I'm watching your Shiny 4C playthrough. Oh my god, that thing is ancient. It might be older than Baby Jesus. Alright, now we go. Let's skedaddle, shall we? We've made them wait long enough.
Where to, Ray?
The Sedgwick Hotel. That's the first place that little spud will go.
Right. Back to its initial manifestation point.
The Cedric Hotel and
Got a real
Casino.
good buffet.
It is a great one. When Winston returns from the opera, extend an invitation to join us at our table at the Sedgwick. Hey, you're up, buddy. Training will be on the job tonight. Try not to destroy too many Manhattan landmarks. That's our job.
Don't destroy too many. Come on, they're all there for me to destroy. I mean, if you rebuild it, they will come. Wait, that's not how it goes. Alright. Let's be Snoopy, sneaky. Okay.
That disgusting green blob is up on the 12th floor again, wreaking havoc. I demand a refund right now.
Sir, if you check the fine print on our invoice...
Invoices.
Right, invoices. You'll see that your warranty on rehaunting expired some time ago. You should have taken the extended service agreement.
Idiot.
I'm getting some interesting PKE spikes here. Disturbances don't seem to be exclusive to the 12th floor. I'd like the chance to look around the building a little more.
Good. Dig up what you can. That little green should be
Tasty
harmless.
drink of water. Is this the Ghostbusters game? I haven't played them. I was going to get the one on the Wii back in the day. This is probably the only Ghostbusters game worth playing. Like, it's the closest one to the movies. It's actually a continuation of the movies, and it was written by Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd. And it's the last thing Harold Ramis did before he died, was actually reprise his role as Egon in this. So there's kind of a soft spot I have for this game. I don't play it very often, though, to be fair, but I liked Harold Ramis.
Except for when I tell you to.
Yeah, Meep said, you should play that. And I'm like, oh, that's true. I could probably beat it before Final Fantasy 16, or at least not long after I can get it for the PC. So, Well, the original movies were written by Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd.
The Ghostbusters are here.
Back off, loser. Never gonna happen.
That approach rarely works with me. I'll show you why later.
I've got 18 restrainment orders. Oh, Peter. So yeah, this is more of a sequel to the second game.
Dr. Stantz, if you do the honors.
Proud to, Dr. Venkman.
Part of our settlement with the city, proton packs must remain off in heavily populated public areas.
And in close quarters. It minimizes the city's liabilities and satisfies the restraining order the maid here had put on us.
The world we live in today, you shoot a proton stream of highly charged particles at someone, they get all so happy. It's him!
The movies, the original two, and I would say the newer two are probably they're pretty decent. The original one is like lightning in a bottle good. It's incredible. Meeps likes the second one more. And then I liked Ghostbusters Afterlife. I didn't think Frozen Throne was that good. But it was fine. As long as the third one is really good. Because they're making a third one.
Watch it! Contact!
Ooh! Oh good! They're throwing furniture! When IKEA attacks. We're being attacked by the Swedish army!
Alright, showtime. We wear him out, then we capture him. That's what your proton stream is for.
Welcome to die.
You've got him on the run! Come on, let's go! Peter!
Nah, I've seen this one already. Know how it ends. You two have fun, though. I'll cover the elevators and escort any ladies safely to their rooms.
Of course you will.
Okay. And this signal looks just like your elusive little targeted entity. Your meter will flash and buzz when it detects a potential signal. The paragoggles are linked directly to your active PKE meter. This lets you see otherwise undetectable phenomena while you track it. Ghost trails, object auras, all kinds of cool events. Now when the center bar peaks, you're headed in the right direction. When it's flat, you're following a cold trail. Line the target up with the smallest circle for the best scan. Okay, you got it. Now just take us. Way to go!
Then we can open the Spirit Guide. Class 1 Supernatural Secretion. Environmental Inert. A thick slimy substance, ectoplasm, is formed when ghosts interact with the physical world. Usually seen as viscous, mucus-like slime, ectoplasm has also been encountered in mist-like and even crystalline forms. Yummy! Yummy indeed. Wait. There. How do I get this? Ah. Well, I guess they're making me keep it on.
Red signifies a hidden ghost. Green indicates an environmental paranormal anomaly. Blue means an active sample. Getting warmer. Warmer.
Oh yeah, Dan Aykroyd. I think that yeah, you're right. Meeps, did you see that Casper movie?
You're red hot.
The one that had the Ghostbuster cameo.
Like taking a good snapshot. When you're careful.
Oh, okay. I think it's Dan Aykroyd is in it, and he runs out of the building with the. He's like, I'm afraid of that ghost, or I don't know.
Oh, it's like at the very beginning or something?
It might have been, yeah. But there was also a Ghostbuster cameo in Mousetrap. Remember that movie?
I remember it. I don't remember the cameo.
Okay.
Whoa,
Ooh.
He's definitely been here. An active sample is something you can collect.
Wait, what did we collect? The Gustav self-service tray, circa 1893, finds the service set purchased as a lot from the famed Austrian Hotel de Gustav after it mysteriously burned down. It is the only piece from the set known to appear in the Sedgwick rooms unbidden and unaccompanied. Frightened guests are often unsure as the proper gratuity for this service. So basically, it's
like a ghost artifact. We get paid extra for everything we scan and collect. Then we roll it back into research and development. The extra funds let us experiment with new equipment and offensive technologies, which in turn you get to wear on your back to test. Remember, you can always review techniques, tutorials, and equipment in your online Ghostbusters field manual. It's all accessible from your PKE meter.
The one with Christina Ricci?
Peter, come in. You okay?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, man down. We've got a man down.
Okay.
Go, go, go! Come on, shake a leg. You can move faster than that, can't you? Double time, cadet.
Well, yeah. Fair. It was Bill Murray in that one. Maybe I'm getting my cameos confused.
Hustle over here and help him up, will you?
How did this even happen? I was covering the elevators. That mutant Stromboli snuck up on me. Funked the fire again.
When one of us goes down, we always help each other out. It's all about teamwork.
Oh no, my friend. That was back in the pre-sliming era. Right now, it's all about payback.
You guys need to get down here immediately. Our living science experiment is tearing apart the lobby, and he's not alone.
More ghosts? But we gave this hotel a clean bill of health 5 years ago.
New people die every day.
Call the elevator, Junior.
Alright. Okay, maybe Dan Aykroyd was the one in Mousetrap, and that's what and then Bill Murray was the one in Casper.
All right, Slimer. You've had your fun. The elevator's off limits. Egon, come in. I think we're stuck in the elevator. We need some help.
Think we're stuck? Well, let's see. Think we're stuck? Think we're stuck? Think we're stuck? Ray, you guys good with officially stuck in the elevators? Show of hands.
Here it comes.
Kill it, Ray!
Need a hand?
You always fail, don't
you? is Peter Venkman just wanting Egon to die?
Never mind the onion head for now.
Oh, and then the game crashed. That's not a good sign. Hopefully that's not a consistent thing that happens. Give me 1 second. Part of me remembers this game crashing once in a while until you get to a certain point of the game. It looks like they didn't fix that, which is a shame. Give me 1 second. Just now I can put the good details on, because clearly I didn't. Yeah, well, I remember this game having issues when it came out. You would think that they would have fixed that, though, with a remake with modern technology. Oh, look, that looks so much nicer. There we go.
Whites in their eyes, kid. Never mind the onion head for now. The ghost with the red cap is fighting hard to hold stasis.
Come on, he's a New York bellhop. Just...
All right. We get the bellhop ghost. Class 3 animating specter. Ghost must trap. Melee range, proton, stream long, trap resistance low. While all grand hotels have their dark secrets, the elegant Sedgwick Hotel has them all trumped. Ever since it opened in 1897, the Sedgwick has exuded an eerie atmosphere. An inordinate number of guests and staff have met untimely ends due to the strange accidents and sometimes foul play. Most of them stay forever, drawn to an inexorable force that traps them in the Sedgwick's many corridors, suites, ballrooms, and service areas. The spectral staff take great care of the hotel and don't appreciate disturbances other than the ones they create themselves. I like the lore, it's kind of goofy.
Aim high. That's trouble.
Ow, he hit me. He hit me. He hit me hard.
That was ow there.
Keep working. Whoa.
Apply.
Oh.
It's not alone. Make a hole. Yow!
You don't got him. Where'd he go? Why am I getting shot? Team killing sons of bitches. And he's down.
Man, this lobby is so wrecked.
Can we please call Winston and tell him his night off is officially ended?
More of them!
Got another one. What do we get? The Summoner Bell. Origin unknown, but reportedly seen in the Hotel de Jardin Printemps, just before its disappearance. The hotel, not the bell. How this paranormally significant artifact ended up in the hotel subject is anyone's guess, although its impact on customer service cannot be underestimated. Cool. Alright, and then we got Slimer. Class 5 row, full roaming vapor ghost must trap row. Sometimes called Onion Head or simply the Mean Green Ghost. Ray purportedly named this creature Slimer specifically to annoy Peter, who still carries a long-standing distrust of the creature. Regardless of what he's called, this focused, non-terminal, repeating phantasm personifies gluttony, is drawn to anything edible. While this Class 5 full roaming vapor isn't especially malicious, you don't want to get between him and his snack. He's cautioned when he's hungry, which is all the time. Man, Slimer gets a bad rap. He's just hungry. He just wants a buck back. Well, we can purchase upgrades. Let's take a look. So, PKE meter recharger, scan improvement. We only got 5 grand. Reduces beam wandering. 1500. Slam dunk trapping. That would be really good. Fast trapping also is good. I think the scanning improvement would be better. Because the more we scan, the more money we make, I believe. Substituting the platinum core to the PK meter's detector assembly with the rhodium replacement increases the sensitivity of the PK meter's neutron flux level detectors. This expands the PK meter's active scan area, making it easier to frame good scans with radically moving entities. Please be aware that rhodium strongly stains human skin, so tampering with the PK meter's detector assembly, the hopes of liberating this highly valuable exotic metal core is for personal use will be noticed and is grounds for harshly worded and very sarcastic verbal warnings. Fair enough. It's good to know.
Keep your shirt on.
Keep it going.
So what do you think so far of the game, Quinn?
Ray, follow me. The others are floating back upstairs. Venkman, you two pull our friend Slimer into a trap as fast as you can. There's a massive bulge in these spikes indicating this isn't just some routine clearing job.
He gets so bossy when he hasn't had his nap.
Before we do anything, let's make sure we check out the other parts of the area here. Because it's always like, my memory of this game is it's very easy to miss scans, and you need that money for sure. Oh, no worries.
Hey now, is that honey glazed ham and prime rib? There, the Alhambra Ballroom. No way he could pass that up.
Absolutely not. You can't go in. The Rodriguez bar mitzvah is set to start in half an hour.
I'll bet the beef brisket is today's special.
And you've done quite enough already. I'm sure the thing will just go away. I'm willing to risk it. You're not going in there.
That's all we needed to hear. All right, we're out. Coffee time, everyone. Service has been declined beyond this point.
Because, you know, the ghost is going to decimate the place.
The schnutz, you say? Nobody slimes Pete Venkman twice and gets away with it.
Be careful, Peter. Remember the Ellis Island incident?
You bring your apron? We're gonna take a little shortcut through the kitchen. The Alhambra should be right through here. Hello, chef. Okay, champion. You lead for a while.
Well, it would seem the ghosts are out tonight.
All right, don't touch the slime. It's slimy and it's extremely dangerous.
Yeah, you think I'd be used to that stuff by now.
What is this? Black slime, class 1 caustic seep, environmental inert. Black slime is encountered in locations of intersection between the real and the ghost world. It's a dangerous substance formed of ectoplasm supersaturated with negative energy. Black slime is incredibly caustic and will cause severe damage to anyone heedless enough to come into contact with it. The more you know.
Nothing to worry about. Most kitchens have self-starting fire. Heads up.
Well, that happened. Got him. Who is this? Pappy Sargassi. Class 3 roaming animator, ghost, must trap, blah blah blah. Descending from a long, proud line of seafarers and fishermen, Pappy Sargassi attempted to avoid the notorious unlucky early deaths on the water that plagued his family by pursuing a more landlocked career. In 1950, he opened a restaurant, Sargassi's, in an attempt to turn his back on the sea. In later years, he overcame his fear of the water and took up fishing. His family's curse caught up with him, or he was the unluckiest fisherman who ever lived, and he died choking on a fish stick while being eaten by a great white shark. How was that a way to go?
Pretty brutal.
I know, death by fish stick.
Okay, I dare you. Everything but the kitchen sink.
Alright, now what do we got? We got dead fish flyer. Class 1 inhabiting swarmer, corporeal. Rush, swarm, suicide. Rush is swarm and suicide. Proton stream. This minor spirits seem to be subservient to a greater entity's will and have been driven to protect it by possessing and controlling a variety of fish market cast-offs. Like other Class 1 swarmers, dead fish flyers are quick-moving but fairly weak creatures that, once disrupted, quickly fade back into the depths of the ghost world. The more you know. And see, you can already see we're getting money towards those upgrades by getting these scans. Hence why the scans are kind of worth it. As much as it kind of throws things out of whack, because you're like in the middle of like your adventure, of ghost catching adventure, and you're kind of busy, you know, dicking around with scanning the enemies as they appear, but there's a value to it.
This is why I eat out of the can. All right, check this out. To trap them, you've got to grab them, and to grab them, you use the other half of the proton one, the capture stream. That's all there is to it. You just throw this junk anywhere. We don't stick around to clean up.
And blue. Oh, look at. Aw. We found him. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man figure. Circa 1989, a Ghostbusters craze broke out through New York City following the Vigo incident of '89. Souvenir street vendors moved literal tons of unlicensed clothing and cheap knockoff novelties. It's estimated that Stay Puft figures outsold the usual best-selling Statue of Liberty by more than 2-1 that year, even the new wind-up walking version of Libby. The trend faded almost as quick as it began, and sales of the Ghostbusters merchandise dwindled. Some remainders can still be found on the streets of Manhattan and the boroughs, and may even be imbued with supernatural elements. Ooh. We got $5,000. Debating between the fast trap and the slam dunk. I kind of want to save it for the slam dunk, but the fast trap would probably be pretty useful. So let's do that. Extensive tinkering has revealed that removing the ghost trap's magnetic buffer plate and its attached shield panels maximize charge accumulation and yields the maximum ghost drawdown rate possible. It's assured that the removal of this buffer plate and shield assembly probably doesn't compromise the safety, user safety in any way. The key word is probably. So that's a good find. We later find out that Scooter here, you know, starts ejaculating glowy splooge due to his exposures.
You know, I thought that guy said Rodriguez Bar Mitzvah.
Not the cake.
Would it kill him to mix in a green salad once in a while? I'm gonna take back, blast him until he's dazed, and then throw your capture stream on him.
Keep hitting the wrong freaking button. Ooh.
Good. That's it, buddy. You've got the monster breathing.
Almost got him.
Yeah, now try to hold him still. You gotta wear him down. When he's tired, you'll be able to put his
got him.
Crater of a butt into a trap.
Welcome to die. Get him, get him. Come on, come on. Yeah.
Perfect. See? That's a big wow.
Don't cross the beams, don't cross the streams.
And by extension, you. Perhaps a place sitting disturbed, still pretty much ready. Full go for the Rodriguez blowout.
The Alhambra Ballroom! The bar mitzvah! What have you done? The guests are arriving in 15 minutes!
The cake's still standing.
Seems to be your problem. Thanks to me and my new exclusively assigned recruit here, the festivities can now proceed in an entirely ghost-free environment. So, you're welcome, huh? And, to the Rodriguez, l'chaim from the Ghostbusters.
To be fair, somebody out there would probably be like, that's a really cool ballroom, man. One that was devastated by the Ghostbusters. Any chance I could, eat the cake that Slimer ate? You know somebody would want that. So he starts dry humping the ectoplasm. It seemed like there was something over here. Well, I don't know. It must be on the other side of the wall? Well, we'll have to figure that out in a minute. Seems like it would be right here.
Try to pick up a signal.
Haze.
Oh, my lovely hotel.
Nice of you guys to join us.
I feel like I'm missing something. No map or anything.
Grab the little spud?
Ray, we need to have a heart-to-blob talk with this one, or we are going to have discipline issues with him as a teenager.
Where would it be? Alright, it has to be... I have a feeling it has to be located somewhere else because there's no way.
This is terrible.
Maybe they weren't expecting me to get the sensitivity upgrade so soon.
Heads up, your initiation is over. Now give us a hand. We've got a couple of really persistent troublesome spirits here.
Ooh.
Look behind you.
Aim high.
Find some cover. Help! Look, it's popping. Up there.
Pour it on.
Nice screaming. Getting the hang of it. Good trap work.
It's the other button. Got one.
You've got him on the ropes. More than I expected.
Got two.
This is my boo-boo.
Ow! That was ow there.
You've got him on the ropes.
To the right. That's how it's done.
Hey, Bucks.
Sure, now was it?
Luigi's Mansion looks different than I remember. Maybe just a little.
The HD remake.
Luigi's Mansion, the HD remake. I like that one, Muse. That's good. Utilizing a series of charged nucleon jackets, the blast stream focuser increases the proton stream stability, greatly reducing the amount of beam perturbation or wander. Drive me nuts trying to figure out what was in there. How you doing, Bucks?
Who is going to pay for all of this?
No need to worry, sir. As you know, the mayor rode to office on a strictly pro-Ghostbusters platform. And we now invoice the city directly for all captures and eliminations. And unhaunted New York is a tourist-friendly New York.
No, but damage.
The mayor and the city have taken out an extensive insurance policy as well, so you're covered.
Honestly, I'm sensing some hostility here. Perhaps we should just leave the ghosts here if that's what you would prefer, sir.
No. No. But please, be discreet.
Discretion is our professional one.
Hands up.
Whoa, where did he come from?
I suppose we should go after him, unless you want to discuss it first.
Cadet, go with Dr. Spangler. Check out the angry fisherman.
Did I ever play Fatal Labyrinth on the Sega Genesis? It sounds familiar. I don't remember playing it a lot, or more than once or twice.
This way. Looks like he's drifting upstairs.
I've been busy. Work's been pretty tough. It's been busy at work, so to speak. And a light gag. One of my trainers said I'm like one of the few people there that gets a lot done. And I'm still on training probation. Because I'm just training still. But I'm apparently getting a lot done, that to the happiness and satisfaction of my supervisors and my trainers. Quote unquote, one of my trainers, "You make us look good." And I'm like, oh, well, you're welcome. And also, everything you learned from me. And I'm like, I will not actively admit to that, but I get the joke. Sega has some good gems, and if you're willing to go into the Japanese exclusive Sega RPG stuff, you find some good stuff. It's just it's hard to get people excited about it. People are more into the treasures of things like the treasures of Rudra, or like the Japanese RPGs that came out on. Okay, it's just that came out on like the. What's the one I'm not thinking? The JRPG stuff that came out on like Super Nintendo. Someone flew at us. Whoa! Painting's fire. Circa 1910, when Gottfried McAllister Sedgwick opened his Grand Hotel, many thought it strange that someone who detested people so thoroughly would open a business where so many people were invited to come. That one was kind of weak, not gonna lie. I was expecting a more mean-spirited joke. We're gonna hold on to our cash. Next one we'll probably get is either slam dunk trapping. I don't know what the point of that is. This juncture, maybe the recoil decrease. We'll see whichever one we can afford first. Well, I know my schedule is going to change soon, work-wise. They might be putting me on a graveyard shift, which is fine. It's just I haven't done a graveyard shift in a long time. And when I say graveyard shift, I mean more of a shift that is like. I mean, I've worked as late as 3 in the morning, but this is going to be like from the PM to the AM of a 10-hour shift. We'll see. I think I'll be okay, though.
Ray, did you tell the recruit about semi-dimensional rift entities? This type of highly agitated environment is a likely manifestation.
But yeah, I always liked the elements of the Sega. I always liked the Phantasy Star series, even though it wasn't exactly the most consistent series. And then there's like Gem Saga, or what is it, Gen Grand Saga. which was a JRPG Japanese exclusive one. And that one was okay. It's hard to find certain genres in like the US Sega. Which is unfortunate. Ooh. We found a haunted toaster. Toaster of Sights Unseen. Circa 1968, Madame D, powerful but dying medium, cast her estimable power for prophecy into the object nearest to her as she drew her final breath. The Toaster of Sights Unseen can now answer any questions you possess about the future. I get the future! I knew you'd do that! 3,000. So it gives about like 1,000 a find or so. Which isn't too bad. A lot of people. Phantasy Star 3 for some people is not as liked for the fact that it's very slow, and it for a lot of people felt like a step back performance-wise compared to Phantasy Star 2. But the storytelling in it is legit good, and it was definitely ahead of its time. People argue. I mean, I won't say much because Meeps wants to play the series, but Romancing Saga was kind of doing the same kind of thing at the same time. But again, Phantasy Star 3 got brought to the US. That's the first element of it. And it did rather well. People still enjoyed it. Oh, well, that's the thing, is those little nuances in the different games were always great. Oh, you know, overworld's changing, or like if you played From Beyond, you know, or if you play Beyond the Beyond, and you get to promote characters halfway through the game, it goes a long way. And we got... Did it not... Candelabrum Crawler. Class 2 Vermin Imprinter. Corporeal Dispersible. Candelabrum Crawlers are powered by swarming little vermin spirits who animate seemingly innocent light fixtures and turn them to sinister purpose. These spirits, primarily the imprint of an animal life force that once exists in our physical world, take over simple objects and then force them into a rough copy of their original physical form. So, spiders? Yeah, but that's the thing, was the ever-changing, you know, element of the story. That to me is what keeps people interested. And there's a lot of games that don't do that. You know, especially some of the modern games, they stick you with the same characters that look the same throughout the entirety of the experience that you're playing. And it's not fun, it's not interesting. You know, it's very frustrating, in my opinion. Because it's just tiring. And I know why they do it. They do it because it's budgetarily beneficial, because, hey, we don't have to make more character models that are functional. But if you're doing an 80-hour-long game, sometimes the need for visual change is just as important as the statistical change. And I don't know, it just seems like that little extra hint of development goes a long way. It works with Octopath Traveler, because you know, by late game your characters can kind of semi-promote to a job that's very, like, that makes their appearance change, and that just means a lot to people because they see a physical change versus seeing it exclusively in stats. It takes a physical form, and I think that's what people like to see. That's what keeps people engaged, and that's something that other games are guilty of not necessarily doing. But that's, you know, but I do think, to be fair, you can actually tell us a weaker character-driven story in a way because of that. Because at least you may not see as big of a change in the way your characters behave, but you'll see a difference in the way they look. Now, which is a mild cop-out. It's not necessarily perfect. Or the best answer I could give, but I'm just giving as an example, like as an example kind of scenario. Yeah, that's why anytime I think I see a game that has a promotion system that looks relevant, I find a mild interest in it. A passive interest is probably a better word. Like Beyond the Beyond, for example. Yeah, it keeps you engaged because you're seeing the visual difference, and the visual difference still means something statistical too. It's not, you don't do it just for the physical appearance. Let me make that perfectly clear. And it's now time for us to catch our little ghost friend. Ooh, he snuck up from behind.
Good work. Are you all right?
Nice going. You might really be the right person for this job.
Yeah, Trials of Mana is good too. That's another good example.
Section of a 5-star New York hotel in just under 3 hours. Your mother and I are so proud, aren't we, Egon?
He's got something. Let's track it down.
Egon, Trey, something new for us, isn't it? First one I've ever seen. Some type of highly focused anthropomorphic animator. An entity which attracts familiar objects to itself so it can...
Really quick. What did we just find? Class 6B dimensional attractor, unstable. Golems can bend objects to their will, manipulating them to form portions of their own physically manifested form. PK energy really grants the golem the ability to reconstitute damaged or destroyed portions of its body. This golem was formed from paranormally compromised items such as the kitchen of the restaurant located at the Hotel Sedgwick. Interesting. 4,000. And we're getting there.
Materially manifested range.
It's generating a field of attraction so strong that it's able to reassemble its component parts.
losing strength. Keep tearing it down.
Got him.
Wrangle it away. Wrangle that. Wrangle it away. You got it.
He's hurting.
It's on your left. They felt that one in Pittsburgh.
And he's down.
Knives and forks flying at me, but when knives and forks become a big angry giant, that's really me not liking it. A lot.
Happens every day, right?
Wait, the welcome to the Hotel Sedgwick level.
From
Nice.
Zeddemore?
Guys, I'm right outside. And so is something else.
Gosh, we've missed you, partner. Glad you could make it. But first, how was Aida? Well, we had to make do with this new specimen here.
I've been trying to get here for over 4 hours, Peter. Traffic is a little blocked right now.
Wait. I know that thud.
Winston, what do you see out there?
It's big. It's clean and soft and white. And you all aren't gonna like it.
No, this is not possible. Not here, not now, not again.
Mace can totally take Stay Puft.
Wasn't me this time, I swear it.
Right, Maze?
Pull it together, Ray. What do we have that can stop that cheap confection?
Ray, weren't you gonna finish up the install of the Super Slammer today?
The Super Slammer? Sounds untested. Tacky and exciting. I'm in. But will it work?
Against the minions of a god? That was never the intent. But in theory, I suppose it could. But a muon trap of this capacity has never been used or even tried before.
Uh-huh. And why would that stop guys that don't know any better?
Yeah, man. What are we? The FDA?
We'll have to clear a path through this mess first. Get moving! This residue is animating.
Lord, help us. Stay Puft is somehow hatching these mini minions from himself. Well, there's paranormal physiology for you. Always something to make your stomach turn. Never some little yarpers. Yep, they look so darn tasty. Blast them!
What are the... Class 5 manifesting outworlder, corporeal dispersible. These class 5 entities are the mischievous spawn of the Stay Puft Marshmallow, a not so tasty blend of corn syrup, water, gelatin, tetrasodium, phosphorus, pyrophosphate, and evil.
Hey, more trouble! Multiple class 5 FRBs. Inbound.
Ray, prepare the muon trap.
Switching on the muon trap?
Oh, yeah.
And then we got the Hobo Ghost. Unknown. Oh, we didn't get a good scan, maybe.
Switched on the moon.
There we go. Yeah, $1,000 for the scan. That's worth it. Class 5 free roaming vapor. Big city can take a toll on people, especially those in the fringes of society, and New York is no exception. Many of its wanderers and outcasts have met unfortunate ends. Some of those still remain, attempting to extend those unfortunate ends to others. You got any change?
Look out! Above you! Oh yeah, I'm liking the Super Slammer.
For all the ghosts you capture with the slammer, you can relinquish your handheld.
Ray, can you stop it?
No, not if we can catch up to our old friend.
I dreaded you when you were alive. You're worse.
That's 2. Woo. Thanks, the other one attacking me.
Doing his proud, bro.
What? Big soap shortage in the afterlife, guys?
Almost there. Look out! Above you! Run! Take that back to the grave.
You're only encouraging them.
Pinkman, we need to have a talk about power.
Another. We're getting them real good, y'all. Real good. Got their names. We got their asses. How much money do we get? 9 grand. We're getting there.
Detecting something significant behind us.
What is that? Am I hearing wings?
It's Disney's gargoyles and they're on fire. Alright, again, I want to see what they have to say. Just for you guys, you know? How many streamers actually go through this effort? Probably half of them. Class 6 kinetic animator, blah 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 blah. Creature wrangled slam. Creature when normal stone gargoyles created when normal stone gargoyles are inhabited by powerful ghost world entities. These class 6 kinetic animators possess all the inherent strength of their original stone fortified bodies and a large dose of PKE energy. Stone gargoyles are strong, dangerous, but also susceptible to taking impact damage. All class 6 creatures are openly hostile to humanity. Great care must be made when dealing with them to minimize the risk of innocent lives. It's a good game. Actually, to be fair, the beginning of the game is probably the worst. It gets better as it goes on.
Boy, now say it again. How many times do I have to say it? Don't cross the stream.
That was a game. Ghosts and Gargoyles. A game we played when I was in the seminary.
Ghosts and gargoyles. What dink game didn't you play? Do you have your 8-sided dice with you?
Then we got another one. Class 3 animated specter ghost must trap. Skyscraper and building construction crews, brave souls that since the evolution of Manhattan skyline have met their fates in terrible accidents. They've fallen from great heights, been crushed by swinging steel, drowned in vats of setting concrete, and scalded by hot pitch. The city is built on the bones of these victims of on-the-job construction accidents. Now they found new careers in deconstruction.
That's a whole lot of whatever. Look out! Above you! I've got a hold on him! Take that back to the brick! You own that creep!
Time for us to grab a few more hobos. Hobo head crab, Sue! Sue! Woo!
I'm down!
Keep your shirt on. It's a real show.
That's a lot of whatever they are.
Oh.
Ow! That was ow there. Look out! Above you!
There we go.
Hey, man, take it easy! Incoming! One more in the box.
Yeah, the more cool stuff that your pack gets to do as the game progresses, and the more interesting the enemies get, the better.
That was ow there.
I would say after we deal with this level, I think the game starts to get really good. My memory serves me correct. We got a lot of money there. How much did we get? 15. We're almost there.
What do we do?
It's not vaporizing fast enough. There's too much of it.
Damn, we're starting to make good time.
And I thought it couldn't become any harder to get around Manhattan. Any ideas?
Well, we're not getting through that way now.
Hey, cut through this alley. We might be able to head off State Park.
We need to find a way around this mess.
See, it's either you, Ray, or Winston.
I've had just about enough of the marshmallow parade. Let's go see if we can find us a shortcut. You with me?
I have a choice.
And clothesline fresh. Are you kidding me? Haunted laundromat?
The haunted change machine of Machine of Antio. Hear it. Alright, what do we collect? Giuliano's Enchanted Pail. Circa 1940, world-famous magician Angelo Galano had an older brother, Ronald, who was said to be an even more talented magician than Angelo. Ronald wasn't good with audiences, though, so took up construction work where he couldn't get regular stage work. Okay.
That looks like our ticket. That tank is leaking gas all over the place. That is a serious safety hazard, man.
I wanted to test these first, but since we're waiving that safety step today anyway, you should be aware that I modified the neutrona wand, which normally releases as part of the stream.
Wow, it's like Christmas game early.
Earlier than what? They started Christmas before Halloween this year. Santa came to my house dressed as Dracula.
You guys might want to stand back.
How far exactly?
Back. Way back.
Do I still have eyebrows?
Sense.
I said way back.
Nicely done. Great job, kid.
Yeah, combustible gasoline.
Oh yeah, the stories there, the humor is a little more missed than hit in this one, but It is definitely the closest to like a true sequel to the Ghostbusters.
We mounted a high expansion rapid cycle multiple post. It's faster and larger.
What do we find? Three-Toe Jenkins Midnight Goose. In circa 1944, the fabled bottomless bottle of Three-Toe Jenkins, notoriously unrepentant tramp that rode the rails in the 30s and 40s. The legend goes that he was called Speedy Jenkins before he exchanged something dear to him for a bottle of cough syrup that never runs dry. Cocktails! And thus we can now get this. Noise. Loosening the ghost trap's magnetic buffer plate allows a greater surplus charge accumulation in the secondary containment coils, which greatly decrease the trap's close range triggering threshold. If a dazed ghost is slammed to the ground near a trap, it can be drawn down instantly, completely bypassing the trap's containment cone deployment phase. The occasional venting of plasma through the pack's primary intake vent is nothing to worry about, though minor carpet cinching has been reported. That's cool. And then here we've got the boson dart stuff. That's kind of cool.
Jeopardy. Is this a big enough stick to roast
The rat.
this guy? Okay.
Oh yeah, the rat's invincible, Meeps.
But our exposure to interdimensional deities has been only
It cannot be
marginal
killed.
so it would be wise to anticipate some error.
You know, for a big guy, he plays like this stick. You should tie a pellet on his neck.
Somebody needs a Ghostbuster.
Scooter. We need to go. Let's roll.
Here. Check every alley, every cranny. You will find the goods. Petrelli's mischievous cone in circa 1979, charged with a high level of PK energy, as well as a strange sense of mischievousness. This ordinary-looking traffic cone has been known to maliciously change position, confusing drivers and racking up an impressive string of bizarre traffic accidents. Interesting.
Hindenburg, the opera. Wasn't that show shut down when the stage caught fire and killed the cast?
I read the reviews. Oh, the humanity.
I had to say that.
That's right. Ruthless producer. They just reopened it last week. It's crackling. There must be something really bad about this place.
Grab a full scan.
Good idea. We should probably have a look around.
Guess that means we're not alone.
Yep. These are unusual flux patterns. Whoa, wait! Don't touch that. That's what I thought. Black slime. Black slime is a hazardous form of ectoplasmic residue. Toxic to both body and soul. Very dangerous. Egon and I haven't developed clothes and boots sufficient enough to insulate against the negative psychokinetic effects of this stuff yet, so be careful.
In other words, the stains don't ever come out. Ooh, watch yourself!
Puccini's worst nightmare.
So over. Looks like an opera singer. And a hefty one at that. Peter, you better take her. What?
Alright, Opera Diva Ghost. Class 4 full roaming phantom. In the proper long-running Broadway adaptation of Wagner's epic opera cycle Ring, Brunhilde was sung by the world-renowned soprano Carlotta Caprisi. Carlotta freaking Caprisi! In her most famous role. The entire cast was killed when, in a burst of thunderous applause near the end of Carlotta's aria, the old and structurally questionable stage collapsed underneath them. These fat ladies never finished singing.
I'm a
Whoop, that's what I get.
blind date, like her personality, and you guys can't let it go.
On your left. Lay it out.
And we got one fatty.
Hey, give it to him.
It's the Chungus of Quartal progressions. Woo! The horns.
Here they come. Look out, above you. Man, sting. Run. Woo! Hey, watch your aim. Like a pro. Look out, above you. Find some cover. I'm on your side. Run! Look out, above you.
Okay, keep your shirt on.
Help me!
They're throwing freaking Molotov cocktails at us.
Help me! Now bring it in!
Textbook cat.
Hey, over here.
Look out! Above you! Light them up! Incoming! Just did a service to humanity, kid. Hindenburg is a terrible show.
Woo!
Times Square, post-urban renewal. All shiny and clean. I love it. Say, is that it?
It's hard to miss.
Egon, how close do we have to get the big trap to reel him in?
A lot closer than this.
What's he up to now?
He's looking for something.
Is he looking for something or someone?
If you can see behind me, the streets are in absolute chaos. Authorities are doing everything they can to quell the panic and maintain order. It is madness out here. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, star of the popular children's television show, is on a rampage. This is not the Stay Puft we've come to love. Fortunately, the Ghostbusters have arrived to put everything back to normal.
It's damaged. I've got to fix it or we won't stand a chance.
We need to get from here to there. Make sure the big boy doesn't find whatever he's looking for.
Good strategy. It's dangerous, though. That's a lot of open ground to cover.
All right, sport. Looks like it's me and you. Let's go across Times Square and get into the building Stay Puft is so interested in. You guys keep him off us if you think you can.
He knows you're there, Ray. I don't think he likes it.
Yeah?
700 grand. Hold on to our money for the moment.
Keep moving. Keep away from those feet. He'll stomp you into jelly. Soften him up with your boson darts. Nice boson. That really dinged him. Great job. Now see if he wants s'more. Get it? I'm funny too, you know. Here he comes! Evasive maneuvers! Stick close to me and as far away from him as you can. Venkman, you've got to distract him. Venkman, are you getting caught? Venkman's getting caught. Boson will loosen him up. Boson will loosen him up. It's not alone. Follow me, quick! Draw him over here!
Alright, take care, Quinn, and head out. Oh, he shouts out to you. You have a good one, too. Bye.
Pepper him with boson darts! Boson darts should do the trick. You've got him on the ropes! Boy, stay on. There's our way in. Break for it. It's okay, Ghostbusters. Just a level 5 platform cross rip. The professionals are here. Everybody calmly exit the street. Make no sudden movements. What the? Give him up! Uh-oh. He didn't find what he was looking for on the bottom floors. Come on. We've got to get to the top floors.
Let's keep moving. As we get another delicious artifact. Asmodeus Hotline. Circa 1965, there were only 5 product models of Telco's red phone ever made. It's rumored that the phone only completes calls for those who are about to die. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding.
All full. Going up. He just passed gas. Catch the next one.
Relax, sir. We handle foul vapors all the time.
The guy on the left looks like the chocolate chunk cookie guy.
In for lunch, you said. Why leave the building, you said. It'll be quiet, you said. You know you're fired.
Looks like everybody.
You're right. I secretly knew our lives would be in danger and thought, hey, I'll make sure I trap Mark with me inside an elevator!
Excuse us? Stay with me, Haas. I'm sure there's more fun up ahead. Ghostbusters to the rescue! Oh, mixed, huh? We've stirred up a hornet's nest, kid.
Some water here.
Keep an eye out. Uh-oh. No sudden movements. Okay, it sure got quiet all of a sudden. Find some cover. It's on your left. Ooh. Watch out, they're smart.
Oh, mission failed. Damn, we just got surrounded.
I'm sure there's more fun up ahead.
All right, let's just power through.
Uh-oh. No sudden movements. Okay, it sure got quiet all of a sudden.
Almonds Black Low-Rise. Circa 1926, American occultist John George Hammond commissioned a scale model of a domestic center of evil, Black Low-Rise of Tri, from the Shandor architectural firm. The model was completed, but Hammond never returned to claim or pay for it. Okay. Not as interesting as I was hoping it would be. Alright, so now we can... supercharge... It's a tough one to choose from, honestly. We can buy that, or we save up for one of these guys. The bosun dart is really powerful. So I'd be reluctant to not improve it. But we'll probably invest in the bosun dart because it's so good. Almost like throwing a little laser grenade almost.
Watch out, they're smart.
Oh, get up, get up. Fucking Ray gets surrounded, I can't help him.
Don't let them circle behind you.
Son of a bitch.
Stay with me, Hobbs.
Ray, why do you suck?
There's more fun up ahead.
I don't know. Maybe I should just invest in one of the other upgrades. Something that just does more, helps me do more damage, maybe. Let me see. Do we have anything that increases? Removes movement restrictions. Fuck it, no. I just have to do Meeps' favorite quote. Get good. Stop sucking. Right, Meeps?
No sudden movements.
Well, what do you say when I do bad job?
It sure got quiet all of a sudden.
Which one you had like a quote?
You're in the fence.
I keep a freaking eye on Ray. He's getting himself killed.
Just don't do it. Not me, them. Run! Watch out, they're smart. Don't let them circle behind you! Ah, I'm covered in marshmallow minion goo! Stay Puft is working overtime, generating heat for the streets.
He got through it that time.
Chewed up. Good shooting. Knight in shining proton pack time. Beckman, come in, please. It's pandemonium up here. Chunks of the building missing everywhere. You are required at the site now.
I think I already got Stay Puft, right? No, I did not. Class 7 Outsider Avatar, Deity, Supreme Being. Pfft. Once only the cartoon mascot of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Corporation, Stay Puft became a giant marshmallow menace when Gozer, the powerful Sumerian god, forced the Ghostbusters to choose the form of his physical manifestation. Though they all tried to clear their minds, Ray couldn't help it but think of his favorite childhood icon. It just popped in there, he said. Stay Puft was initially defeated when the Ghostbusters crossed the streams at Gozer's portal, resulting in total protonic reversal. It's not certain why or how Stay Puft has returned, but without a portal to the ghost world handy, crossing the streams to defeat it again is probably not an option.
So happy to be in demand, but these sugar balls have got me nailed down. I can't get past them. They're disgusting, and they're unhealthy. Did I mention there's a spectacularly beautiful lady in distress? I'll be right there.
Alright, The Ravishing Red Prince, circa 1954, painted by the famed madman of the Hog, Remco de Groot. De Groot was infamous for supposedly using his own blood and the blood of others to construct his modernist masterpieces. This was later proven just a wild rumor, however. Yet, here it is. Alright, we got 17k. Boson damage immunity. Heat cost reduction and damaging. We'll take that. Any chance we get to do more damage is better. It has been discovered that the addition of a fermion absorption ring to the proton pack's neutrino wand substantially reduces boson particle overheating, allowing more boson darts to be fired before causing pack shutdown. Boson dart impact damage is also increased. Also, accidental neutrino wand blockage vaporization damage is reduced to only 1 mile. Okie dokie.
just relax. No sudden movements. You're perfectly safe now. Sudden movements! Sudden movements! Wow, check it out, kid. What a view, huh? Manhattan. I love it.
Hey, Light Warrior. Welcome back.
Nothing to worry about, folks.
Finished it last year. It is a great game. Meeps convinced me to revisit it. Yeah, Light Warrior. He was around when I was doing Final Fantasy Renaissance.
You're fine now.
You didn't spill your coffee, did you, Peter?
Ray, I got coffee for all of us. But the little monster spilled it. And what's the story with those things anyway?
What? Was that a manifestation of Ghostbusters?
Yeah, probably. It just may be. Could be. Would you like to take the most direct route out of here, or the scenic route? It's ladies' choice.
There's a stairwell over here. Let's go.
Yeah, grace under pressure. I appreciate that in a lady.
Okay, Slugger, let's you and me do this quick and quiet before Tubby Soft Squeeze out there figures out what we're up to.
I think Tubby Soft Squeeze has dog ears, Ray.
We go up then, to the roof.
Now we don't have an option.
Well, hello. Stay Puft spotted us. Move, move. Not much longer for that. That way.
Oh, that's simple.
Come on, let's go.
Wait a minute. Could be trouble. Cool your heels in there for a while. They felt that one in Pittsburgh.
And he's down.
Felt lousy before.
That scream was hilarious. Oh no!
That's a nice start. It's on your left. You own that creep. Don't quit. Ooh, ankle. Turn around. Oh. Oh no, no crossing the street. I hear you making my way over. Ooh. Hold him! You own that creep. Above you. Now that hurt. Kapow, creep! Strong signal.
Let's move it. Let's move. Oh, there he is.
That's how you do it. Great job, you guys. Ah, free s'mores for everybody from 54th Street to 5th Avenue. Happy Thanksgiving.
There he goes. The big evil sailor all the way to the... Oh! Not quite. Didn't make it. Hey, Ray, say 3 guys the size of your finger knocked you off the side of a 30-story building and you had to climb all the way back up to tear them apart. How mad would you be at those 3 little dinky types?
I'd go with mighty pissed.
Okay, and throw in a sugar high, too.
That giant blue and white toy man thing, or whatever, is still coming. It's climbing the building.
I'm impressed with his agility, considering his complete lack of bones.
Good news. We've got the Super Slammer back on pulse and Ecto-1 is rolling. We're repositioning now. Can you hold the Stay Puft there for a few minutes?
If by few you mean less than 1, then sure, we can do that.
Hey, did somebody tell you it was break time?
No sweat, kid. We've got you.
Well, as long as you're down there, would you see if you could knock off Mr. Sweetness?
That guy is making us do this.
Sunshine. Are you okay? You're all strapped in. We've got a good tight grip on your belt. Here he comes. The Big Daddy manifestation himself. A raging blob of densely packed marshmallow. Oh boy. Melt him, Chief. Give him full screen.
He's right, Rookie. Your health insurance doesn't begin for another 89 days.
More of those minis. How many can he generate?
From 200,000 square feet of solid marshmallow? Probably 60.
Boson darts should do the trick.
Is that his upset look? What do you think?
Soften him up with your boson darts.
Get some. Get some.
Got him on the ropes, Laughter. Plan the last one so we can go home.
And there he goes.
You've killed my dessert.
Scoreboard reads Ghostbusters 2, Gozer the Gozerian 0. Looking like a real big leaguer out there, champ.
Ray, Peter, we're in position. The trap is set. We're prepared to capture Stay Puft. Where is he?
He's that white puddle you're driving through?
Timing's off by just a hair, Egon, but we're glad the trap is working again.
I guess I owe you guys my life.
She's clean.
How do you feel?
Pretty good. All extremely weird things considered.
So far, just another screwed up day at the office. You know, I never forget a face attached to all the rest of that. I think we met earlier at the Sedgwick Hotel. You gave me the sideshow chicken drop.
My name's Alyssa. Dr. Alyssa Selwyn. And
I am Dr. Peter Venkman. And that's Egon. It's Ray, Winston, and you met him.
Uh-huh. The Ghostbusters.
Have you ever been involved in this type of quantum temporal rift event before?
A quantum what?
It's called arcing, a large pulse of psychic energy.
Actually, yes. I was at the museum. A pulse of blue light surged through the building, and then I was standing outside a room on the 13th floor of an old hotel.
The Sedgwick.
The Sedgwick doesn't have a 13th floor.
It was pulling me like a magnet. I felt as though I was in a deep dream. I came to and ran over here.
Here?
It's a temporary office while I'm in town. I came to do some research after I woke up.
We'd like you to come to our lab so we can run some brief tests and ask you more questions.
Here's an easy one. Would you like to go out for Thai? Mexican? Japanese?
Wow, Dr. Venkman. That time you almost went 45 seconds without saying something abrasive. Want to try for a whole minute next time?
A doctor, and a fiery one, too. Charming. So charming.
Graham crackers and chocolate. Yep, that would definitely make for a delicious dinner. Snack, whatever. Alright. We're probably gonna go for the Boson immunity because it's so very expensive and we're almost there. Just take a sneaky look. Oh, that's cute. I forgot they put all the Meeps, they put all the little thingies we find throughout the firehouse. Like the little toaster, the ghost box, there's the cone. That's cool. Forgot about that.
The time of war is over.
Excuse me. I'm not excused. No. Delicious fountain. Alright. Let's go do the interview.
Pay tribute to Lord Vigo, peasant. Your zipper is down.
Your zipper is down.
On a mountain of skulls in the castle of pain, I shall sit on a throne of blood once more.
It just sounds like having to be forced to watch The Closer on repeat.
I see the evil of the times to come. In time, all music will be free, but for the cost of your soul.
Is he talking about pirating music?
Beginning to savor your burgeoning anger towards one another. No heart ever beat as black as my own.
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Come closer, and I'll let you hear it.
We can schedule a visit, next Thursday, sometime between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. I'm afraid that's the soonest open in here. All right, I've got you down for that.
So you know so much about Gozer because...
Because I'm a specialist in ancient Mesopotamian cultures and architecture. Sumerian primarily, Gozerian more specifically. I'm here as a guest curator for the Gozerian exhibit that's opening tomorrow at the Natural History Museum.
You are aware that we also have some history with Gozer.
Yes, of course.
Gozer was a bush leaguer before he met us, a strictly farm team deity. We put him on the map.
But our getting stiffed on invites to opening night, just an oversight, right?
I don't have anything to do with that.
That, gentlemen, was all me.
Hey,
And
Stickless.
I can assure you, it was not an oversight.
Huh?
Oh, by the way, you have visitors.
Awesome, D.
First class lookout.
It is supposed to be William Atherton, but...
I did not recognize you without the mayor's backside attached to your nose.
Okay, everybody put them back in their
And Bill Murray's brother.
Apologies. Dr. Selwyn, are you all right?
I think you're correct, actually.
But I'm worried about the exhibit.
Are you kidding? You can't buy publicity like this. The guest curator of the Gozer exhibit,
I'm gonna look it up.
the expert tech recommended, is attacked the night before.
It is. Is it?
by
Oh, his
Gozer
voice?
himself? Please, tell me that was...
Yeah, it is.
Gozer manifested in a familiar form, one he had used before, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but this event was weaker than his first encounter with us.
Ha, that's all I need, thanks.
Come on, Jock. What's the idea of bringing Prack around here? Oh, have I coughed at the wrong time?
Listen, here's the deal. You and Peck and all you guys are going to work together.
What? No way, no how.
Impossible.
Ah, it was close. Brian.
This city has given you at least a dozen contracts for the jails, courthouses.
That's right. This man has no dick. That's what I heard.
Get some state work too. I'm all for it. You've been big supporters and great for my campaign.
Well, some have said our endorsement is what got you elected.
But not out loud. Anyway, after all the damage you've been causing lately, the city council wants you under close supervision for a period of no less than 6 months.
We file reports on time. There's no need for extra supervision.
Funny guy, Venkman. You've always been my favorite. Well, that's where your old friend Peck comes in. He's annoying, a stickler for the rules. In other words, the perfect Peck for the job. He's our new head of Peacock.
Peacock? PCOC, Paranormal Contracts Oversight Commission. And my first official act is going to be suspending you clowns' operating license.
Lighten up, Peck. Launch your investigation if you have to, but for now just keep them under control and my office in the loop. But remember, if the Ghostbusters cease to exist, so does your job. So you need each other. Beautiful in an ironic, symmetrical kind of way, isn't it?
Hey, Mulligan, come on.
It's Mayor Mulligan to you, Venkman. So, we have an understanding? This kind of protects us all. You want more government business, I want to keep my approval rating, and Peck wants his little fiefdom. You play by the rules. Easy. We all get what we want, and the city council gets what they need. Okay, big night tomorrow, Alyssa. Get some rest.
So, now that we're all friends, can we get invites to the museum opening?
Not likely. But I'll be seeing you soon. You can count on that.
You can count on me waiting for you at the parking lot.
Oh, it won't be necessary to call before
Doesn't
they
Peck look
Police.
exactly like the kind of guy
We'll
who
know it.
accidentally walk into the stream
That'll
of
be
Bolson's
fine.
Collider? I'm just saying, it could happen.
Is that their way of saying they just want to kill Peck? Aw, and there's Tully's uniform. That's cute. Do you remember Tully? Rick Moranis?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he had a uniform in the second movie.
Hello.
Ray and I have been talking.
And we think we should have a look at the museum. Whatever happened tonight, it started there.
Okay, I'll take one for the team. Stay with Alyssa. You guys go with Winston and the recruit. I'll be your personal protection.
What about Peck? He's supposed to be informed of everything we do.
What he doesn't know can't hurt us.
I think that's how that works, Ray.
Hey guys, you need to make a detour. Something big is going down. It's on 1010 Winds now.
Tune it in.
And another ghostly sighting has staff at the New York Public Library scrambling for answers.
The Gray Lady.
Let's get her for real this time. Go!
Oh, what about the museum?
It's been there for 104 years. Where's it gonna go today?
This thing you guys have for the Gray Lady borders on the weird. You know that, right?
She made us look like schmucks. Not this time.
Oh, and another thing, Pat called and says that I'm required to tell him where you are and what you are up to.
Tell him he can meet us at the museum. We'll be there. Eventually.
Spoken like a true politician. Oh boy. Indeed. It's a little lion. Lion-o.
Big crowd. Venkman would love this.
Captain McMahon from the 12th says there was a massive disturbance. Real fireworks show.
Not much going on now.
Well, we've made some good progress. We've made enough money basically to look at the boson damage immunity coming up, or possibly the recoil decrease. We have enough for the PK meter recharge booster, but I don't see a need in doing that right now. That's going to be more of a, we get that upgrade because it's affordable, or we can afford it. We have very little else to upgrade, I think. But like I said, we've made really good progress. I think I've only maybe missed one artifact. I still think it's at the Sedgwick. But oh well, we're just playing for funsies. Nice, 189 eliminations. Like I said, I think we'll get there. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're on the Twitch channel, check out the YouTube channel at youtube.com/therpgguy. If you are on the YouTube channel, check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JackTartStudios for more live gaming action as well. You can also check out MePlus's channel at twitch.tv/MePlus when she starts streaming again. She, I think, has a couple of games in mind that are going to be really fun to check out when she gets to it. Maybe an RPG or two. And I know she's always in the mood for demos. So with that said, the next stream, I don't know, a couple days from now maybe, but we'll see. It's mainly I can really only do any gaming when I have free time, and my free time has been relatively scarce, so hopefully killed 141 of these things. Jeez, I'm crow. Hopefully I'll have some more free time later this week to get another Ghostbusters streaming. Hopefully we can maybe even beat this game before Final Fantasy 16 is released on the PC, because that's what I plan on doing. But we'll see how that goes when we get there. Again, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time. I can get out of here. Let me see. Yeah, and we'll see you guys next time.